our national anthem.
A video shows that 1960s America was broadcasting subliminal messages during the Star Spangled Banner nightly station sign-off. And while it may have been a regional hoax, for those familiar with the history of television, it should be of no surprise. There are no admissions because it is officially considered to be unethical. The FCC declared subliminal messages in broadcasting contrary to the public interest. But there is no law banning subliminal messages in TV or advertising. Edward Bernays, the father of propaganda, was a pioneer in television advertising. He worked for several U.S. presidential administrations and wrote the book on how to manipulate the minds of the television audience. Every critical thinking person who lived through COVID knows how much power the TV screen has over its audience. It is a mind control device, and it is also physically unhealthy. It has been argued that television flicker rates can entrain the viewer's brainwaves and alter their mental states, which is definitely true to a certain extent. But a more prevalent problem has been revealed: blue LED light. For decades, there was only red and green LED. Blue LED was not achievable due to the crystallization properties of gallium nitride, the material needed for blue light emission. The development of the blue LED was a significant challenge and was ultimately accomplished by Japanese engineer Shuji Nakamura. This blue light breakthrough allowed for the creation of white LED light, which made it possible to create all colors with LED, which has now become the standard technology for televisions, mobile devices, and all lighting. The blue light emitted by LED is a frequency band of 400 to 500 nanometers. Exposure to this has been shown to suppress melatonin production, a hormone critical for sleep. Blue light exposure will shift brain activity away from relaxed theta-dominant states and towards heightened alert beta states. And so exposure in the evening will further complicate sleep patterns, which will negatively affect health in many ways. Prolonged exposure to blue light from flickering screens can cause eye strain symptoms, such as dryness, fatigue, and headaches. And studies have shown that blue light stresses retinal cells and can cause vision loss from macular degeneration. Screen time is not only mind controlling people, it is critically injuring them. But not all light is bad. We are now learning that red light is very healthy and highly beneficial. The red light emitted is a frequency band of 620 to 700 nanometers, and it has been shown to promote bone and tissue repair and regeneration. It reduces inflammation and body fat, and it alleviates chronic and acute pain. The main reason that red light improves overall health is because it enhances mitochondrial function throughout the entire body system. This leads to increased ATP production, reduced oxidative stress, and modulated cytokine activity. Whereas blue light disrupts sleep cycles and damages the eye's retinal cells, red light exposure before bed promotes relaxation, and red light therapy is being used to promote healthy retinal cells and improving visual function. Red light, used along with near-infrared light, which is a frequency band of 700 to 1100 nanometers, is shown to improve cognitive function and mood by enhancing cerebral blood flow and improving neuroplasticity. Limit your screen time to only what is necessary. Spend more free time in nature, and if interested, research the benefits of red light therapy. In 2018, the World Economic Forum discussed the possibilities of mind control using sound waves. This is something that several people have claimed to be a target of. They have become known as targeted individuals. A subcommittee for Homeland Security was recently held to discuss this technology and the targeting of U.S. government employees and their families. This is commonly known as the Havana Syndrome and dates back to 2016 when U.S. diplomatic personnel in Cuba experienced unexplained health problems.
Guys, if your assessments here are correct,
these are very covert weapons, aren't they? They don't leave behind bomb fragments, bullet holes, etc. They could absolutely be used by our adversaries and have very low levels of, very easy to deny that they were even there, that they were used. Is that correct?
That's correct. There's no entry or exit wound. How they're designed is to make the target feel like they're crazy, like they're imagining things, especially on the low duration, the low intensity, long duration hits.
Have any of you three panelists ever seen one of these weapons?
I have seen a 1991 version of the weapon, and it looks like a satellite dish with a unit this size attached to it. And of course, over the years, miniaturization has been possible. Obviously, there's a limitation to how miniaturized it can be because of the antenna size, which is always related to the wave. But still, it is something that can be well contained in the trunk of a car or even a large backpack. My experience shows that it can be cobbled together. It's something that can, a rough, crude version of this that would probably require longer exposure than the more advanced version that has been tested, as we see from this document, can be put together inexpensively. But again, I would abstain from commenting further, lest I encourage people to try it at home.
What you all are saying is there's a government cover-up of the fact that something is out there afflicting, targeting us?
The government in the IC assessment is wrong. It's dead wrong. I can't tell you if it's a cover-up, why they're doing this, malfeasance. I won't go there.
So cover-up would depend on intent. There could be good reasons to withhold information. I will say that the public statements that the executive branch is making is inconsistent with the classified record. And then it would be Congress's job as an oversight authority to determine why that is, whether it was a legitimate reason to mislead the public or because of some nefarious reason, or all the above.
Mr. Grozev said you spoke to a Russian agent who said that they believe that Americans are using these same weapons on them. Is that correct?
That is correct, back in the 80s.
Might that have something to do with part of the CIA's motive to cover up the existence of this tech and these weapons?
That is a very logical possibility.
While it was admitted that this technology is being used, the discussion was focused primarily on Russia, as if to create more incentive to escalate war with the Russian Federation. When the question of whether it has been used on the American population was raised, it was dismissed with a smile.
Are any of you aware of any reported incidents from individuals who are not members of the United States government? Domestically, I should say?
There are many people who believe they are victims of AHIs. All you have to do is look at my Twitter feed whenever I post on the topic. I only represent federal government employees and their families, so I don't focus on the accuracy of those particular claims.
There is plenty of evidence showing that the targeted individuals who claim to be victims of this were the guinea pigs in today's all-out assault on the American people.
If you found this video valuable, join our newsletter for uncensored updates and exclusive insights straight to your email. Click the link in the description to join for free.
So